So when it comes to Digimon, I feel like one of the big questions that has to happen within the franchise is which Digimon do you prefer? Do you prefer Agumon or do you prefer Gabumon? And as a kid, when I first watched Digimon back in like 2010, watching it on reruns, I used to like Gabumon a lot more. But the reason why I used to like Gabumon more was solely for the fact that Gabumon was blue, meanwhile Agumon is not blue. Also, there is the fact that I do prefer Matt as a character over Tai, but even then, I can like the characters in the Digimon differently. And one thing that I used to remember is that when it comes to these two Digi-evolutions, while I do prefer Garurumon over Greymon, when it comes to their ultimate and their mega forms, it's like I had to gaslight myself into liking Gabumon more. I remember that I was never a fan of Were Garurumon, and looking at Metal Garurumon, I think it is okay, but still far from my favorite. Meanwhile, looking at the Agumon line, you have Metal Greymon, which I think looks dope, and then you have War Greymon, who looks absolutely amazing. But despite that, I used to be a firm believer of Gabumon supremacy solely for the fact that it was blue. But this was all the way back in 2010. Now it is 2025. I am no longer 8 years old, and the ideas of color swing my opinion so much that is no longer there as much. Don't get me wrong, blue is still my favorite color, and I will naturally gravitate to anything that has the color blue. That said though, my favorite thing is not going to be my favorite thing solely for the fact that it's blue. And with that said, I am now 100% Team Agumon over Team Gabumon. I love dinosaurs, they're amazing, and yes, Agumon is not a blue dinosaur, he still looks awesome. Greymon is cool, Metal Greymon is dope, but War Greymon is like one of the best things ever. And War Greymon is not even the best version of Greymon, period. Rise Greymon and Ancient Greymon, they're way better. And looking at the Gabumon line, like, I like normal Garurumon, but other than that, it's like, Agumon is better in so many other things. So yeah, now that I'm getting back into Digimon, one of my biggest moments of character development is actually admitting that I like Agumon more than Gabumon. Gabumon may be blue, and I still like Matt over Tai as a character. However, when it comes to pure Digimons, Agumon is better.